Hey girlies, it's Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be unboxing the Revolution Advent Calendar 2018. So let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. So this is what the inside of the box looks like. It is double-sided. I don't know how I'm going to be able to fit this in the camera and open it at the same time. I did open last year's one, so I'm hoping it is different from last year's one. I can't really remember last year's one, but I remember it was pretty good. You got like a few lipsticks, a few highlighters. I think you got a lot of highlighters if I remember correctly. But anyways, let's just go ahead and see what comes in this year's. By the way, it retails for £30 on revolutionbeauty.com as well as Superdrug. You can also find it in Superdrug stores. So door number one is here, up here. So let's go ahead and open it up. It does look like a lipstick, which I think last year, if I remember correctly, number one was a lipstick as well. Yeah, it is a lipstick. So this is what the lipstick looks like. It matches my makeup pretty well, actually. It's like a warm tone orangey shade, which I love. It's very creamy, not super pigmented. There it is. It's not as pigmented as, say, their Renaissance lipstick. It does take a bit of building up to get this type of pigmentation, but very creamy lipstick, and I love the color. It's like a peachy pink shade, which will go perfectly with a lip liner. So in number two, we have no, this is not an eye brush. It's a travel brush, really tiny brush, which I don't typically like. I don't really like small sized brushes. I like full size brushes. So yeah, but that's door number two. Door number three is a circle size, and it is a highlighter. This honestly looks so familiar like last year. This is the baked highlighter in golden lights, and this is what it looks like. So it is a golden white shade, and I have so many of these types of highlighters from Revolution, so I'm not going to swatch it, but it's that classic icy white gold. Number four is another circle shape product, and this is the Ultra Shine Balm. Okay guys, this might be the same as last year. I'm gonna have to watch my last year video, but I remember I got one of these in last year's, and I was like, what do you do with it? Is it a primer? Is it a blotting thing? I think it is a primer. It's a balm, so I'm guessing it has that texture that you can't put on top of powdered products and stuff like that. So number five is another lipstick, and it is pink. So it's the same packaging as the last one, just a different color. I don't think I'm going to swatch this one, because anything that I don't see myself using, I'm going to put in like future giveaways and stuff. So this is the color. It's like a really cute pink. Now we're moving on to number six. So far, all of the numbers have been on the same side, which is really convenient for me. Okay, it's another travel brush, which looks like this. I bet you're going to end up getting like a travel brush set throughout the whole thing. This one's a little bit better. I could see myself maybe putting this in my everyday handbag as like a blotting brush, because it's so fluffy and soft. You could just take a dab of the blotting powder and just blot wherever you need to blot. So what number are we on now? Number seven is on the same side as well. It's a circle product, and it looks like a highlighter. Hold on, what is this? A pressed highlighter in the shade Golden Opportunity. This is a bit deeper of a highlighter, and it's not baked like the last one. The last one, you can see, has like a dome shape to it. This one is flat, so it is just a normal pressed highlighter. It is quite golden and quite deep, so I'm gonna swatch this one. I don't remember getting anything like this last year. Oh my god, look at that. That looks stunning. That is a beautiful gold with a beautiful reflection. Wow. Let's go ahead and put some on. Okay, I can't find my highlighting brush, so we're gonna use the brush that came in the set, and I'm just gonna take some of that onto the edge of it. Ooh. Guys, look at that reflection. And this brush is actually pretty good for highlight. It fits this area really well. That is beautiful. I know I've already got a highlight on, but this brush makes me feel like I'm doing some type of Fenty. You know what I mean? Like, she has that brush that I don't know what it's called, but this makes me feel like I'm literally in Rihanna's campaign. So now moving on to number 8. This is the gloss. Oh, okay, it's a lip gloss in the shade Clarity, which is a clear lip gloss, girl. Everyone loves these. Everyone loves a good clear lip gloss. You can put it on top of, oh, and it's not sticky. I'm like rubbing it here and it feels so moisturizing. You could put it on top of a lipstick, on top of a liquid lipstick, by itself with just a lip liner. I love clear glosses, and yeah, it's not sticky, it's like super moisturizing. Now moving on to number 9, it is shaped like a lipstick again. So you get your classic red, which everyone's gonna love for this Christmas season, and you get it on number 9, so maybe just in time for your Christmas party. So this is it. It's like a fire engine red, very bright red, but it will suit loads of skin tones. So number 10 is a baked highlighter in the shade oh no, it's a baked bronzer, and this is what it looks like. It literally looks like a highlighter to me. I'm gonna swatch it. Oh, it is matte, unfortunately. It's like a satin, actually. It's not 100%, I hope you guys can see that. It's not 100% matte, but it definitely has a sheen to it. Let's swatch that. Yeah, it's like a champagne-y highlighter for me, but I still wouldn't use that. It's a bit grey. Okay, so we don't have number 11 on this side, so we're gonna have to flip to the other side. Let's see if we can find number 11 down here, and it's shaped like a lipstick again. Yeah, this one is like the standard nudie pinky mauve shade that everyone loves. This is what it looks like. Okay, so this one's definitely like pinky purpley. I did think it would be a bit more muted, a bit more like the packaging color, but it does come out a bit brighter than the packaging. So next we have number 12, so we're going back to this side, and number 12 is over here. It's a rectangle shape. Okay, so we have an eye primer. I think we got one of these in last year's one as well. So you have an eyeshadow primer. Okay, so it's very creamy. I wonder if it dries down, because it's not tacky at all, just based on swatches. I can't feel any tackiness. It's very moisturizing and creamy. We have a mini eyeshadow palette. Oh, this looks cute. This is eyeshadow palette. Okay, it doesn't have a name, but this is what it looks like. It's like all of your basic matte shades that you would need. It is really tiny though. Like, I wonder how you would get your brush into one of those shades. Oh yeah, it does fit. Okay, so it just about fits a fluffy brush into it. I think this is a great palette to include. It's definitely shades that I can see everyone using. So yeah, even if you don't wear eyeshadow, there's shades in here that you can fill out your brows with. There's shades in here that you can just do a little bit of liner underneath the eyes, or smoky liner on top. It doesn't have to be used for eyeshadow, if you know what I mean. So that's cute, and it wasn't in last year, so. Now we're moving on to number 14. It's a strobe balm in the shade Flip, which looks like this. It's like, can you guys see that pinky reflection? It looks white when you first look at it, but as it hits the light, it's pink. I typically don't get along with, you know, cream highlighters, so I'm not going to touch this. But today I used the jelly highlighter and it worked beautifully. But like I said, I didn't set my face. All I did was set like a small area underneath my eyes right here. There's no powder on the rest of my face, so I think that's the only way you can get liquid and cream highlighters to work. So moving on to number 15, which I believe is on this side. It is this circle one right here. Okay, I think this is the mirror that I got last year as well. Is it? Yeah, it's a mirror that says Revolution on one side. It's like those travel mirrors that you can, oh, you guys just saw my fizzy drink. And the quality of the mirror is actually really nice. It's not like distorted or anything like that. It is proper HD. Let me show you if I can, yeah, look, just look at my sprite. Okay, there. So next we have number 16, which is a circle product again. So this is called Bronze Lights Baked Highlighter, and this is what it looks like. Oh, baked highlighters just look so pretty in a dome shape. They just reflect beautifully. Sorry about that, guys, my memory card filled up. So I was saying, yeah, Bronze Light, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put it on top of the primer, why not? Yeah, that is a beautiful pinky champagne-y color. So next we have, this looks like a lip gloss, but it's a colored lip gloss this time. This is called Soul, and it's like a gorgeous light pink. I wonder if this is like a light wash of color, or if it's a really pigmented gloss. Okay, it's quite a pigmented gloss. I feel like I would definitely need to use it as a topper, or as like with a lip liner. It's really light, actually. It's a really light gloss. Okay, so next we're moving on to number 18, which is a small one. It looks like possibly another travel brush. So it's a travel eyeshadow brush, really, really small. I could do my inner corner with this. It's so tiny, but yeah. It is kind of like last year, where you get loads of these like small baked highlighters and pressed highlighters, but they are a little bit different. Like the shades are different from last year, which is good. So this is the pressed highlighter in the shade Bloom. It looks to be like an icy pink shade, which just doesn't work with my skin tone at all. It pulls more silver. I do prefer pinky golds for my skin tone, so I'm not going to swatch this one, but that is what it looks like. It's like a pinky icy silver color. Number 20 looks like another travel brush. This should be the last travel brush. Yeah, it's a travel angled eyebrow and eyeliner brush. Now let's move on to 21, which is another circle. Yeah, it's another one of those little, okay, it's a strobe balm. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm just like digging stuff out while I'm talking. This is a strobe balm in the shade Twist, which is, it's a golden white shade, like a champagne-y white, yellow gold. So next we have number 22. What is this? This is a liquid highlighter in the shade Unicorn Elixir. Oh my gosh, they've put a highlighter in a lip gloss tube. So this is of course the duochrome pinky purpley color, and that is what that looks like. Absolutely beautiful. Number 23, we're nearly at Christmas, guys. So this one is another lipstick, and I think this completes the lipstick collection. You get 5 altogether, and this one is a nudie peach type of color. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna swatch this one because this looks right up my street. Oh my gosh, this looks so beautiful. It's like a peachy pinky nude color. Now moving on to 24, which is another lipstick shade. I wonder, oh, you do get another lipstick, so you get 6 lipsticks all together, and this one is the dark berry maroony red, I suppose, and you get this on Christmas Eve, so I suppose you could wear it for Christmas if you want. It is a bit darker than the first orangey red that you got before. Let me swatch them side by side so you can see. However, I do feel like you got these colors last year. But yeah, all the lipsticks look beautiful. They would all work for me, so I'm really happy with the shades that they've chosen. And then last but not least, guys, number 25 is the biggest section of them all. It does look like a palette. Let's see what palette it is. I hope it's a limited edition palette, like something that you can't buy from their website already. Oh, it is, but I don't know how I feel about the shade selection. I know why they've gone with this shade selection, because it kind of pleases everyone, and if you're not into if you're not into eyeshadow, it's still kind of okay. It's like a neutral palette, of course, and it's called Authority, so you get your standard browns, and I'm surprised they didn't include a little bit more warm tones in this, because everyone is a sucker for warm tones, but there's quite a lot of cool tones in here. Maybe for New Year's, maybe that's why they've put it in. You've got like that gorgeous sparkly black on the end, you've got this gunmetal grey down here, you've got some shimmers down here, you've got some mattes up here. So yeah, it is a typical kind of New Year's Eve looking palette, so I understand why they've put that in there, but I would have preferred a little bit more warm tone. But overall, guys, for £30 you get loads of products. You get lipsticks, highlighters, 2 eyeshadow palettes, even though one's like a travel size eyeshadow palette. You get a liquid highlighter, you get clear gloss, you get colored gloss, you get eyeshadow primer, you get the brushes, you get quite a lot. I would say, however, there is a lot of, same complaint as last year, there's a lot of these circular type of minis, highlighters and stuff. So yeah, you get tons of highlighters in this collection, but I like the shades, so I'm pretty happy about that. I would have loved to have seen maybe a lip liner or 2, a mini setting spray maybe, just something a little bit different from last year. But overall, guys, it's definitely a great calendar. For £30 you get a lot for your money. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go now. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you are subscribed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Take care, bye.